Right. Should be flipping over. That flipping over. Why is this being stupid? Wait, what the hell? What do you mean,
We're
YouTube?
Live. We're live.
Oh, I know, but YouTube's not showing me that we're live, so I have to refresh the damn thing because YouTube sucks. Good Lord. I just like it to, work. I'm not asking for much, so. Hey, everybody, good morning. Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you guys here, and if you're wondering what the hell this crap is, this is us bringing you quality entertainment as we discuss Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game that we all hate, love, enjoy, and don't enjoy. But glad to have you guys here on a Monday, whether you're watching us when you're first getting up, getting ready for work, whether you're at work and you need something to listen to while you're eating your lunch, or you're on your way home. It doesn't matter. We are here to bring you something fun to listen to as we discuss the game. So let's knock out some housekeeping stuff, then we'll introduce everybody. Make sure you say hi in chat so we can shout out your name. I'll do that here in a couple minutes. So say hi out there, whip out your pickles, do whatever it is you want to do. We will say hi to you guys here in a couple of minutes to say thank you for your support. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you'd like to do any kind of donations, we got Twitch, Super Chat, all kinds of stuff. We have our ACS campaign, which we'll cover in a little bit here as well. You can help support our fight against cancer. And then, so we're going to do like we always do. We're going to suffer through mild depression. That's what I do. Then we'll do a roster review, and then we'll get to your questions. So if you have questions, go and pop those into the chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement, and we will get those scooped up. But if you don't put question in front of your statement, then we will not see them, and that's on you, not us. That being said, let us introduce everybody that is here today. We got quite the gathering of folks, a cornucopia, if you will. Of course, we got Dr. Finn Woman, the troll extraordinaire, hanging out with us today.
I think defining this as quality entertainment is pushing the line there.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure quality is the correct word.
What do you mean? Are you saying that what we do here, Finn, is crap? Yeah, that's what I thought. Also joining us.
No. So I think what we
your
should
sweet
call
ass
it
time. You
is,
no.
Well, no, because I was talking, but I was on mute. Is that kind of thing. But no, it should be called quality distraction. That is what we are. We are quality distraction material for you. I don't know if entertainment is the correct word, nor quality. Actually, it's semi-quality distraction. There we go. We are semi-quality distraction.
Wow, I think I actually do have to agree with Finn on this one.
Why would
We
you?
are SQD, people. SQD. There you go.
It's too early on a Monday for me to be putting up with this bullshit. Sorry. It just really is. I just am not. It is too early.
SQD in chat for the lunch stream.
No, let's not do that. Also joining us, Grim the Mechanic is here.
Good afternoon, peoples.
And finally, my fellow daywalker, the soulless one, Mr. Gingivitis himself, Sanely Red is here as well.
Hey, everybody.
All right, so we're going to try to bring you SQD. That just sounds like a venereal disease. I'm sorry. I can't go with that, guys. Sorry.
That is perfect for this stream.
No, it's really not.
That's even more perfect. Yet more SQDs in the chat.
No. When you're
Spread the SQD.
No.
Make sure you tell your guild and give them the SQD too.
Oh my god.
And let them know that you got SQD from RSG.
Yeah.
That's right. RSG was the originator of SQD. So when you're looking for patient zero or stream zero, there we go. Stream zero, they come to RSG for SQD.
All right. Spreading SQD since 2016. RSG.
That's true. We have been. We've been spreading SQD for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jason Hommel. It's begun. Finn's mental damage.
I know.
Is spreading.
I know we gave you SQD. That's what we do. And for some reason, we are non-apologetic about it. It's very sad.
Yeah. All right. That being said, programming note right after this. So for today, we're going to do this show. Then right after that, I'm going to go right into GAC. We'll have another good GAC round. And then after that, we got our boy Sanely doing his stuff. And so that's 3 quality programs. Finn, are you doing any Borderlands and stuff tonight or anything like that?
Not tonight, but For our gold VIPs, Grande and I, at 10 p.m. Eastern time, will have the first installment of the monthly series that we're going to give the gold VIPs called RSG Versus. And it's going to be one RSG member versus another RSG member in some of the games that we play. Unfortunately, there is no sandbox mode in Galaxy of Heroes. No. Wink, 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 wink. And so we are going to be doing tactical monsters. So we're going to have fun with that game, and we're going to kind of play with random monsters and go against each other and just show our general frustration.
Yep. Dr. Gonzo just cheered us for 100 bits. Thank you very much, Dr. Gonzo. As he fills up Vader's cup of plenty, our Lord Vader is very thirsty for donations. And we got some more coming from Dr. Gonzo Wallbanger, another 100 bits. So here we go, filling up the cup. So there we go. All right, enough of this nonsense. Let's see who's out there in chat. We got Revenator. He says, did you get your 8-star Malik yet? I think it's like 10 stars of this by now. Utah says, happy Monday all. Hope things are going well. Same to you, Utah. Who, question mark, times 3 says, Monday, Monday. Monday, fun day. Let's see. Grande Patron, Pappy Babyface, Butthole Patron says, Revenator, have my red star Malik. He's not wrong. More bits donations for Dr. Gonzo. 33 more bits coming into the cup.
Oh, Thank you. Lord! Before you showed up, Ranger Grande was talking about what would the community say once they release red stars in SWGOH? And he made me cry.
Yeah, it's not good. More stuff from Dr. Gonzo. He's just cheering all kinds of cheers and stuff. Suicide Squad celebrating his 26th wedding anniversary this weekend. Happy anniversary again. Welcome, Suicide Squad. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel all right, says, happy Monday, everyone. Zem420 says, sup, skewers, pickles out. Oh, Lord, that could start a chain reaction of pickles being whipped out by everyone. McHealth19 says, morning, RSG. Jason Hummel says, hey, everyone. Moss Mike. Maggie says, good morning. Prometheus, my military man, says, happy Monday, skewers. Strohs and 6, I know. 3-game sweep in Washington, man. I'm excited. We'll see you tomorrow.
You're coming up to the main crux here. Mm-hmm. If you guys don't win Game 6, your chances in Game 7 are going to be difficult because Scherzinger is going to be back, right, for Game 7, and you're going to be down to your third.
I got Verlander and Greinke, man. I'll take those odds, brother. So
I don't know. I would take Scherzer over Greinke, but you have Verlander going against Strasburg.
Yeah.
Game 6 is your chance.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you don't win Game 6, I'm going to say Game 7 versus Nationals. But I think you get
the Astros have figured out the Nationals. So, but we'll see what happens. Anything can happen in sports, but I mean, if you had told me after the first 2 games what was going to happen, I would have thought you were cray-cray. So
yeah.
The Astros have not just
regardless of the outcome, one thing for sure, it's going to be one hell of a game.
Yeah. It's not that the Astros won. They kicked the Nationals' ass. I mean, they beat them senseless. So
except for Game 1, all of them had kind of been butt whoopings.
Well, no, Game 2 wasn't. Right? Game 2 wasn't. Game 1 was the Nat won 5-4. Then the Nationals went crazy in Game 2.
That's what I'm saying. Game 1 wasn't a butt whooping, but the rest of the games, whoever won, pretty much thoroughly won.
Yeah.
Right. Nationals won. What was it? 12-1 or 12 whatever.
Yeah.
In Game 2, and then Astros, they were pretty dominant in Washington.
Pretty much.
So we'll see what happens.
It was. I think the total runs was Astros 19. Nationals 3. So yeah, and the Astros bullpen has been lights out. So.
Ouchie, we are speaking the language of SQD. It's SQD.
Moving on. Hermit Fulgrim says.
Let's call it SQD-ish.
Okay.
SQ-dish.
I didn't come up with this. This is ouchie.
It is the language of SQD.
I didn't come up with this. Hermit Fulgrim says, hey, been on the road for the last week or so. Missed anything? No, I haven't missed a thing. Tila Mad 92 says, good morning.
Is Malik like Schrodinger's cat now? Like, if you have a Malik, but you can't see it in the store, are you really buying shards or are you not buying shards?
It's a haiku, I don't know.
It's kind of... I think Malik is the SWGOH Schrodinger cat.
Could be. Ouchie Dumpling says, oh, ha. She says, "Oh hi ho, lunchers." And there you go, lunchy lunchers. So
That's not how you say it. You say OH and then we say IO. That's the way how you do that. It's not
she has a lot of double. I could figure out what she was saying. Oh,
no, I know, but if she's saying Ohio, it's OH and then we say IO.
I'm not from Ohio, nor do I support the team, so no.
Neither do I, but that's the way
I don't have to.
You have to learn the
I'll
ways.
I goddamn feel like Finn. So
You have to learn the ways
I
of
don't
the
have to
country.
learn a damn thing. And don't tell me I learn the ways of the
is.
country. I know. I just choose not to participate. It's not
Anyone
that I
in
don't have the
Ohio, I'm
knowledge.
going to say right now, OH. And then now there's like a 30-second delay between YouTube and when I said it. So all you're going to see is like random IOs in the chat if anyone is from Ohio.
Okay. Darth Vader.
We need less latency on YouTube.
Can I get through the
completely
goddamn opening, please? Jesus. Darth Vader 87. I'd like to say hi to the skewers, not Finn. Darth Vader 87 says, "Good morning, RSG." Black Mamba says, "Happy Monday." Rooster says, "Whip out the relish skewers." And then he whipped out his pickle. There you go. Skywalker Vader, our Canadian brother, says, "Good morning, everyone." Whipped out his pickle. Let's see. Yuta says, "Well, I'm on the wrong stream again. I thought this was about hookers of blow. What is this Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes thing you speak of?" Well,
That's not wrong. Hookers and blow spread the SQDs. See?
Sniff 48 says, "Happy Monday, skewers. Made Kyber yesterday. Congrats. I just want to thank God, my offensive line, laughing out loud. Seriously, though, we did it together. Thank you, RSG community team win. Thank you." Sniff 48s.
What else 73 said Oklahoma where the winds go sweeping down the plain. Did you see what happened to the Sooner?
They almost pulled off one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen.
No, but did you see what happened to their Sooner Schooner?
Oh yeah,
Their
crashed,
wagon
like
2 weeks ago. That was like the funniest thing. The horse is like, nope. It makes like a 90-degree turn,
Nope.
and the wagon completely like breaks apart.
I'm just glad nobody was hurt because that was an epic crash, man.
It wasn't like.
But they were smart.
From a
As
massive
soon as they
height
felt
or
that they
anything.
jumped, and I was like, okay, good. So,
Yeah.
Foreigner says, "Hello there, folks." Slab Meathead says, "First, not really, but glad to have you here, my friend." Matthew 1908 says, "Good afternoon, everyone. Everything new after the time change from Saturday feels good." We have ours coming up this weekend, I think. Yeah, that's when our time flips over. So.
Yep, there's like 1 week where everything is confused between Europe and America.
Stoner Jedi's Ala Takedown says, "Hey, all." He just watched him and his GAC and check out his channel. And then Zala said, "Don't tell me what to do." Dr. Gonzo H says, "Howdy." So does CBO. He says, "Happy Monday." Matt Bailey with his normal greeting. Well, I lost it because it updated, so I have to go all the way back up to find it. Stupid ass thing. It says, "Gracious good morning, gentlemen," and to you, my friend. Mouse Mike says, "Finish us up 1 day a week, and this is what we get." Hashtag blame Finn. Yep, I'm sorry.
Yep, 1 day with me is enough for you to get SQD.
Let's see. Chewy says, "Hey, skewers." Let's see. Kaltur says, "Hello, all." What else in 3 says, "Yay, it's Monday. So exciting." That's true. Hogzilla says, "Hey, everyone." Sword of the Jedi, as Grande would say, says, "Hello. Hi, the sword." I don't know what language we're speaking now. Let's see here. Scorp gave an update on his rose. Sting says, "Top of the morning to you." Top of the morning to you, sir. Anybody else? Let's see who's out there. Am I missing anybody? Ziglet says, "Grim needs to work on Phoenix for his 7-star throwing." I agree. And finally, Philippe Minicucci says, "Hello, folks. Very good afternoon." And to you, my friend. Glad to have everybody here. All the skewers. Glad to have you guys here hanging out with us on a Monday as we try to bring you some SQD. I just can't do it. Sorry. It just bring you some quality entertainment. So, Finn can say whatever he wants. So I'll call it something else. All right. So let's go do some mod depression. I'm going to get some more mods. And then we'll roll them, and nothing will happen because I always fail epically when we get mods. So, creamy. Let's do this. So this is where I suffer through mod depression. Ranger J 1999, like an idiot, thinks that he can actually accomplish something by getting mods, and doesn't usually go very well. So, here we go. Let's go in here. We'll sort through some mods, get some mod action going on. Let me see here. You guys will be happy to know that I got Range Trooper to Gear 11. Gear 11 something.
Yay.
So I'll be using him. None of this GAC.
That's yesterday's news. Where's your gas?
He is Gear 11.
Okay.
11.5.
Okay.
I can't really. I'll get the other 2 pieces on, but I can't really do anything till he gets to 7 stars. So,
Okay.
And I'm working on the last Zeta. So, yeah, we've been using him in GAC and ripped Jedi Knight Revan a new butthole. I can tell you that much, folks. It was crazy how dominant he was, even at this level against Jedi Knight Revan. I was like, that's not right. That's, oh Lord. So we'll see some more.
Jedi Knight Revan or Darth Revan?
Jedi Knight Revan. I hadn't used him
Okay.
against Darth Revan yet. He's not ready for Darth Revan. No.
He might be. I mean, his kit is pretty much designed to go against Malak. Now, you might not be able to go.
I don't have the Zeta for that yet. I have to get the
Okay.
last Zeta before I can start doing that. So.
Okay, if you're not facing like a super relict team, General Skywalker might be able to take out Darth Revan.
I'm sure it is, but mine doesn't have that, so it'd be kind of a pain in the ass. And Malak can really, well, he's Malak. All right, so we're gonna go down here. Let's do some rolling on these mods. Let's see if we can get anything of substance. Start with this. Well, first of all, let's sell the crap that we don't need. These 3 stars, 3 dot mods can get the crap out of here. Get the fudge out of here. And then I have to scroll all the way back down again because I sold, and the game doesn't like it when you do something outside of what it's meant to do. All right, got to scroll all the way back down. All right, here we go. Start with the green one. It's got 4 speed on it, so we'll see if we can hit speed on this green. We just need 1 hit of speed. Just give me 1 damn hit of speed. Depression. Just, no, it didn't. And I've got plenty of those, so I'm not going to save that.
Maybe we should just cut out the middleman and just have depression before you even start.
Yeah, I'm already depressed. Oh my god. All right, no.
Doesn't that just lead to depression? By depression. It's a self-perpetuating depression.
All right, we hit speed on this purple. Let's see if we get any more speed. No, that's gonna get sold. God, dog, man, this is really this has turned out to be a very high depression day. Ugh. So far, so bad. Okay, it's just getting worse. Let's see. Nope. All the colored ones didn't do dick for us. All right, continuing on. All right, let's try the gray mods. See if we can get anything from there. Nope. So far, so awful. Try another one. Nope. So far, we are really not doing well. Crit avoidance. Okay.
I feel your pain, man. I went through this all day yesterday. I rolled all the mods that I had saved up, and one of them rolled speed.
Yeah, this is pretty pooptacular. Nope. Wow, this is nuts.
We all need some mods.
Finally, we got a speed 5. Well, holy crap! There is a miracle. Oh Lord, this is oof. Let's see the next one. All right, 2 in a row. Okay, that gives us a little bit of hope.
I don't like this hope.
Trap.
That's
I don't like this hope.
It's definitely a trap, right?
PG, screw Ranger right now.
It's already too. Oh, they will, Finn. Come on. You know when I try to roll, I'll hit green or I hit blue, and I'll have like 11. I'll be like, ooh, I can get this to 26. I'll get denied. You know.
I'm waiting for that day where you like slice up a mod and just suddenly it just gives you like +1 speed for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that day where you like slice it up and it's supposed to be 3 to 6, but somehow you get the 1.
Yeah, it's not.
That would be pretty epic. I have to say that would be pretty awesome.
All right, so we've got some potentials. We'll work on those. We'll get those. We'll get those going. So, that's awful. San Diego and Jay says, "Hi, is it good that I got BB-8 with Gear 6 First Order and Kylo Ren, Gear 7 and 5 stars, and all level 60?"
Yeah.
Is it good that I got BB-8 with Gear 6 First Order and Kylo Ren, Gear 7 and 5 stars? Yeah, that's outstanding, actually. Yes, that's good.
That's fine for 5-star. It gets a little bit, more difficult as you go
need a little
up.
bit higher, but you'll be fine.
And it's mainly going to be on your masked Kylo. If you have a Zeta and higher gear on him, it buys you a lot of leeway on the other parts, because his survival is ridiculous. So if you can get a higher level, just masked Kylo, that'll help. But at 5 stars, yeah, that's good. And they're a good team, too. First Order, while they're not necessarily the most dominant team, they're definitely a good team, whether offense or defensively. They can be used both in Grand Arena and Territory Wars, depending on what you do. Both are very good, so.
Okay. All right. Let's. So not awful, not great for the mods. We'll see when we roll those grays. See what we get. So we'll do that tomorrow. So I'll save up. Get the slicing materials for that.
Yeah.
So here we go. All right. So we've done that. Let us get into our roster review of the day. Let me switch this and go to full screen because that's what you guys want. And there we go. And we'll transition. There we go. Perfect. And let's talk about our roster review today, which is Darth Solo and SYN_Corbin. So Sin_Corbin. Shout out to your guild. Darth Solo, we're doing here your roster review today, and I'm looking in the queue, Finn, and it doesn't say anything.
Nope, he didn't specify anything specific, so we'll do a general roster review.
Oh, okay.
I asked him if there is, but he might be in the chat, so I'll be checking the chat if he has anything specific, but otherwise, always our solo, you can message us afterwards, but we'll do a general roster.
Yeah, so doing okay in Arena, doing okay in Fleet, doing just fine,
He's got a relic Grievous and Brood Alpha at 1.7 mil.
Yeah,
GP.
so he's running the team.
Bad.
That works. I don't have a problem with that. Let's kind of see about. So for this one, it's 1.7, well, basically 1.8 million GP. Let's see where we can do to get you in the right direction. So the good thing is you've got Grievous. Let's see what we got just for Padme 6 stars. You'll definitely get Padme 7 stars next time around. So let's look at your Separatists real quick just to see where we're at. Yeah, you got the pieces to get. Separatists are looking really good. Keep farming Droidica. Finish him up to 7 stars. But, yeah, looking really good on the Separatist side. So, pretty good job there. Geos look solid. So, Separatists are coming along just nicely. And that means your Padme team will go to your GR team. When she comes back around, you're definitely going to get a 7-star Padme. Have a 7-star Kenobi. That's pretty damn good for 1.8 million. That's really good. No Anakin yet. He's 5-star, year 9, so working on that. So that's really good. So we got to think terms of we've got Padme, we've got the Separatists going, so that's really good for you. We need to look at your Revan situation, and then let's see where we can go. So by 2 million, you're going to be really a force to reckon with. So let's look at your Jedi real quick. All right, so we have the Jedi Knight Revan team. You still need the 2 Zetas on Jedi Knight Revan, but he is gear 11. Jolie has a Zeta. Grandmaster Yoda has a Zeta. Basla, Ezra. Your Kenobi's gear 11. That's really, really good. I'll go ahead and finish up Jedi Knight Revan. Get those other 2 Zetas on. That'll really help you out in the Sith Raid. It'll help you out in TW. It'll help you out in GAC. I'd say definitely get those 2 Zetas on Jedi Knight Revan. Let's get them to 12, take Jolie to 12, and then that'll be just an epically good team for you right there. Let's see where we are for old Darthy Revan, and then let's look at where we're going for gas. So, Old Republic, we need to continue farming Juhani and Karth. So, your fleet will be Karth, your hard node will be Juhani. Let's check. Zalbar mission are at least 7 stars. Let's look here. Sith Empire. Haven't even started HK or Fallen Basila. I would start farming Fallen Basila. She's a hard node. Let's get that into the mix. And HK is right out of the Arena store, so you might as well. Is he Arena? Yeah, I think he's Arena, right?
Yeah, he's squad.
Yeah, so that's an easy one to get. Maybe you haven't farmed and you haven't unlocked the characters. That could be the case. I don't know. I'm just going to assume since it's not showing that you haven't unlocked them yet. So let's get those characters squared away as well. So, because we can technically, while we're working on farming these characters and getting you ready for Darth Revan and Malik, we can get your Jedi Knight Revan team with the 2 Zetas squared away. Your Separatists are already squared away to get Padme squared away. So we can start working on rounding out your GR team. It's pretty much there. Padme is 6 stars. She does have the Zetas. When you get her to 7 stars, she's gear... I want to say she's gear 8 at the moment. So it'll take a little bit of work to do. Your farming Shock T looks like you're farming Jedi Knight Anakin. So you're farming the right characters for gas as well. So your farming plan and your strategy is pretty much on point. It looks like from just when I saw a general overview that you've been working on getting the main characters, things of that nature. But I would continue rounding up your Jedi Knight Revan team. Your Separatists are pretty solid. but you can then start working on finishing the farms for your Old Republic and Sith Empire, for Darth Revan and Malak. But gear wise, you can go ahead and start working on finish up your Separatists, and then working on your GR team. Take Jedi Revan and Jolie the 12. You can use that team in Arena if you wanted to, but it'll help you tremendously in GAC and other things. And then you can keep running up your Separatists and getting them to at least 11, 12. That'll help you long term. You can work on your GR team as well. You will need Zetas for Kenobi, Ahsoka, Anakin, and Shaak Ti's unique. And then if you're thinking about the gas event long term, since you've already got these teams pretty scored away, you'll need Padme, you'll need Kenobi, you'll need Ahsoka, you'll need Shaak Ti. And then you'll need B1, Droideka, Asajj, IG Magna Guard. So you're going to need those characters if you're going to go for gas in 6 months. Good thing is you're pretty much a good ways away there. So let's look at your Asajj real quick and your Night Sisters. All right, so she's 7 stars. She just needs Zetas and her gear. So that's just something you can work on. The Night Sisters itself is not even close to being completed, but at least get Asajj done for your Separatists for that event. The other thing is we need to look at your Ewoks because you're going to need 3PO eventually. So if you want to start working on the Ewoks farm-wise, stuff like that, I would say definitely you can do that for 3PO if you're thinking long-term for GAS. If you're not, then don't worry about them. Get them to 5 stars. But at this point to where you're at with your teams, you've got a lot of good of the upper echelon teams done or getting ready to be done. Think about it this way. If we can get you, with the GR team almost being done, Separatists looking really solid, we can get your Old Republic team squared away, that'll give you another team. That'll also get you Darth Revan and Malak, which will get you another team. That's 2. Finish round out your Separatists and GR, that's 3 more teams. That's 5 teams for GAC. And then you're working on the characters that you'll need for gas. If you can have those teams unlocked as you start heading into the 2 million range in GP, Darth Solo, you're going to be a nightmare to deal with. In 6 months, you could have all those teams done, ready to go, working on other teams too, like Night Sisters, things of that nature. You're going to be a beast, dude. I wouldn't want to face you. So we'll look at your modding situation. But I think, round out the Jedi Revan team with Zetas and gear. Then maybe work on Separatists or GR. I'll leave it up to you. But definitely let's get the Old Republic farmed. Bon Basila, HK-47, Karth, get those characters squared away, Juhani. And then, I think, did I see Candace on that team? Then go back to the Old Republic. Was Candace on there? No, we need to start farming Candace out of Cantina. I don't think you have a Cantina. I think your Cantina your farms are done with your Separatist. Because B2 would pop in. Yeah, you already got your B2 squared away. Brood Alpha squared away. So, Droideka's a hard node. So, go ahead and start getting your Cantina squared away. Start farming him out of Cantina. That'll be your Cantina farm. And then you're going to be good. Anything you guys are seeing here? Because that gives you 4 hard nodes in Cantina. And then you can start doing the same thing with the Ewoks, working on their different places to get them squared away so you can get 3PO. Anything you guys are seeing or recommendations you guys want to make?
Only thing I can see is in his ships. I mean, he's got 7-star Xanadu Blood, but I'm not seeing IG 2000 in there. I mean,
if you went through IG,
he has the extra energy and he'd like to improve his ship rank.
Yeah, that'd be
Start
great.
Start farming IG 2000 so you can get the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down with that. I'm totally down with that. You'll have to work on the ETA too eventually, but I wouldn't work on the ETA until after you finish Karth. And Shaak Ti. Get those 2 squared away and then go heavy into Anakin's ETA Starfighter. But your Shaak Ti's closer to being done, so you might as well finish her off. Same thing with your Karth. Those 2 characters will take a little bit of time, but if you're refreshing 25 crystals with the energy you get from ships every day, you can do those characters a lot faster. So I think you'll be in a really good spot. So ships. Let's go to the mods. Let's see how your modding situation's looking. Finn, have you had a chance to look at mods? Taking a look there.
I looked at it quickly. I switched over to his characters, but his mods are
not bad.
They're not bad.
Nice.
They're a little scattered. He can probably create some faster speed sets and stuff. I'm not seeing too many of his droids at the top, right? And he's using his droid team to do arena. So if he focuses on his droid team a little bit more, I think he'll be able to do more with his arena squad.
I agree.
I also don't know what. This is maybe a little bit more of a difficult question, but I don't know what the reason is for him being a little bit lower in arena. Because with that team that he has, with the Grievous alone, I think he should be able to move into the top 100, right? And it looks like he has previously, but he's not consistently there. Some days it looks like he's
Could
within
be work,
a couple of
could be
ranks.
life, yeah.
Exactly. So it might be just, if it's a scheduling thing, I'm not as concerned, right? But if it isn't and he's trying to move higher and having difficulty, then the best option may be to look at your mods a little bit more and see how you can remod some of these characters to be a little bit faster than what they currently are. But I think
that
overall,
and the arena range that he's in right now, the 100 to 200 mark, there are a lot of Darth Treyas in there, and Darth Treya kicks the crap out of Grievous.
That may be true. However, he also has a Darth Revan team, so he could always switch and destroy the Treya team and then switch back, right? Like he has all of the teams that he needs, but the modding is a little bit scattered, and that could probably help him in GA and TW as well, is by working on those teams, solidifying your mods on those two teams in particular, and making it so that they can be part of your arena climb, whether it's Jedi Knight Revan, whether it's your droid team, whatever it is, you can use those to pretty successfully climb in arena.
Yeah, we do have some mods that need to be sliced. Not really. We need to continue working on, there's some blues and purples down here that really need some slicing. There's one on Poggle, there's one on Thrawn, I'm just looking for speed sets.
Oh, that's another thing too that I'll mention. Slow down on your 6E mods.
Yes.
You don't have, so remember with mods, right? Like 6E is nice, but you can't use 6E mods unless the characters are gear 12. And I believe the number was only like 7 gear 12s and like 2 gear 13s. So if you're doing it on your arena team, that's fine. But don't go excessive on the 6Es. Just stay with the 5As for now until you start focusing your roster a little bit more, because you only have 9 between gear 12 and 13. You have 10 at gear 11, right? So that means most of your stuff isn't even gear 11 yet as you're working on it. So 6Es are going to restrict your ability to use your mods on other characters, and 5As are perfectly reasonable. The only things you may need to use it on are, 1, your arena team, but with where you are in arena, you can probably get higher without having to go to 6E mods, just remodding, not necessarily slicing. And the other one is ships. And if you have a ship and you're falling behind in speed or something like that, then you might want to consider moving to 6E on your pilots. But other than that, don't worry too much about 6E. It's going to distract your roster a little bit too much. You're going to have mods that you're not going to be able to utilize. You're going to be forced to put it on it. Plus, be a little more selective on which mods you're slicing.
Like those 2 that you have, they're at plus 25 speed secondaries. Leave those at 15A. Don't take them to 6E until you absolutely know you can. With the selection of gear 12s that you have right now, it's like Finn was saying, you're going to hinder yourself more than help.
All right. And keep farming speed sets, brother. So you got some mods to slice here. Best way to do it, just go down your GG page and slice these mods that we kind of hit on each character. Take them to 5A. I would still continue. You're going to need a lot of speed mods and speed mod sets, so keep farming your speed mods and your speed mod sets, and because eventually you're gonna need it for Darth Revan and Bastila and Jedi Knight Revan and some of these teams that you're gonna be running. You're gonna need that speed, right? Not certain characters just need speed. So if you can get like 4 good sets at your level, between 18 and 25 speed, you're gonna be in a really good spot. So, just keep working on it. I know it's a pain in the ass. You see me suffer through mod depression every day. It's not fun. But it is necessary so you can go take your teams that you worked so diligently on and be effective in GAC or arena or whatever it is that you're trying to focus in on. So the more speed sets you have for those characters, the more efficient and better your teams will be for it. So All right. Overall, really good job. You've done a really good job of setting yourself up. I think if we get the direction that we're sending you on, if you get all those teams done and ready to rock and roll for those characters, then yeah, I think you're going to be in a really good spot moving forward. Before you even get to 2.3 million, if you work on all these teams and get all these characters and just focus on gear and stuff for those teams, I mean, you're going to be a nightmare to deal with in GAC and other things. I mean, if you have Padme, both Revens, Gas, I mean, the whole Republic. I mean, just going down the line,
all
the Separatists.
2 mil.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, good Lord. You're going to make a lot of people
You're
look
going to
at
make
your
people
stuff
very,
in there.
very unhappy. You know, like,
yeah, they're going to be like,
what
oh,
the hell
God,
is this?
This is going to suck.
Especially if you get the mods and work hard on your mods, slicing them and stuff, you're going to definitely give people some pause in GAC and stuff. So let's kind of focus on that. Let's focus in on that. And if you have any questions about anything that we covered here at Dar Solo, all you have to do is hit us up, and we'll be more than glad to get you squared away. So that being said, Finn, I would like to get a roster review from RSG during the lunch stream. What would I need to do?
Hope and pray.
And then after I hope and pray, what happens then?
Then you'll head on to the RSG Discord. The link is in the description of the YouTube video. Message me, Finity, saying that you want a roster review. When you send that, please include your GG page. And I'll talk about that here in a second because I just saw a question in the chat. So send me the link to your GG page. I will tell you that you are in the queue. If I don't respond to you within 24 hours, after 24 hours, just message me again. Ask me if you're in the queue, because until I message you that you are in the queue, chances are I have missed your message. So you'll want to just double check with me that you're in the queue. And then as your day gets closer, the wait currently is about 1 to 2 weeks. I will message you saying that your review is coming up. We'll schedule a specific lunch hour that you will have your roster review done. Hopefully you can attend, depending on your schedule. And then get all the information about what you want us to review, and then we'll do your roster review. Now, quick thing here before we talk about some of the other options with the roster review. I mentioned sending me the GG page. I saw what you said in the chat, San Diego and JHD. So just a quick thing. The website we use is SWGOH.gg. It is a website that will link to your account in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and kind of gives you a real easy view to look at a lot of different things on your in your roster, in your collection. You can look at the different characters. You can look at the different mods and stuff you have. Little more restricted than what you can get in game, because these ones will only show you mods equipped on characters, for example. But it's a really useful site in order to evaluate. It's a little bit more user-friendly than the in-game version. And for those of you not aware, the developers at Capital Games talk to the people at GG in order to help. Like what GG did with mods was here before a lot of the stuff in the game. And so they actually got some of these ideas from GG to implement in the game, and they talked to them back and forth. So it's a really good resource. And all you need to do is go to swgoh.gg. You'll register your account. The piece of information you'll need, though, is your player ID. And in order to get that from your game, you hit the little gear icon in the top left of your game, and it'll give your player ID. Don't share this with anybody else. This is something that only you should see, because it's a specific ID that can be used in order to kind of manipulate your account. So you don't want to give this out or show this or anything like that. So you'll need that player ID. You'll register. Then you'll have your GG page. It really is a simple thing. It takes a little bit sometimes depending on the characters in your player IDs, because the 1, the I, and the L sometimes look similar. And so the 0 and the O. But overall, pretty easy to set up. And it's a really useful site. So I would recommend everybody, if you guys haven't, make sure that you sign up for swgoh.gg in order to help kind of review your account.
Yeah, other than us, it is one of the best sources of information for the game.
That's right. And then us is questionable sometimes, depending on the day.
Well, I mean, that's science.
But, I mean, all we do is spread SQDs. Okay, so when you message me, if you guys are a VIP, make sure that you mention to me that you are a green level or higher. If you're a green level or higher VIP, then you get into our accelerated line, which gets you right up to the top, and we schedule you immediately for being VIPs of RSG. So just message that to me, and we'll get you squared away. The same process as everyone else. Make sure I message you that you are in the queue, and then we'll square you away a little bit quicker.
Yep. So you become a Patreon. I've got our Patreon page pulled up right now, so you can see the different levels of being a Patreon. Green level of Patreon. Oh wait, that's blue. you get your roster bumped up to the beginning. So if you'd like to support the channel and support what we're doing and get all these cool little benefits that each of these levels offer, then please go and check out our ACS page, our Patreon page. We also have our campaign fin for We Are Fighting the Fight on Cancer, and I'm going to pull up our tilt device.
Because cancer sucks.
We hate cancer. You know what's cool, which was amazing? I don't know if you saw this, Finn, during the baseball game 4. They had a moment during the game where everybody in the stadium, and I mean everybody, announcers, cameraman, the players, the announcers, everybody held up a sign about somebody that they loved or that had been affected by cancer. And everybody in the stadium, and this is done for ACS. Major League Baseball is doing a lot of stuff with ACS, and I want to shout out the MLB for doing that. But they had everybody hold up signs, and it was powerful. I got a little choked up watching it because it was silent. And all you do is
it's like what ACS says, cancer affects everyone.
Yeah. So you can see
almost everyone on the planet has had cancer affect them or a loved one in some way or another.
So if you would like to help us fight the fight against cancer, and we are focusing on pediatric cancer because we think kids should be kids and not have to deal with this stupid-ass, dumb-ass, ridiculous disease. We want to help ACS in their fight to find a cure and to make their lives better for those that are doing it. They have the virtual reality and other stuff that they do for the kids. And you can see we're at 5211 out of 17,005. We have our big stream coming up for December 7th where we are going to try to knock out the rest of this. So if you would like to help sponsor and support what we're doing, please visit our website. The link is in the description below, and you can do something as simple as get one of these cool wristbands. I'll show it here in a second. Actually, I'll show that now. Let me transition. You can get one of these cool wristbands, and you can help support $15 that you are supporting RSG's efforts. And this is all leading us doing the run at Disney World in April, where we will be doing the 5K and the half marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait.
Where Rangers' ankles will be left on the battlefield.
I'm going to be a big bloody mess of pig. So there's that to look forward to, and so we'll be heading down there in April for the Run Disney event, and we will be doing our part to fight the fight against cancer. So check that out.
Because F cancer, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So, all right. So with that, let's get back into the game. Saley, are you scooping up questions today, my friend?
Yeah, I got it.
See, this is what I like. Finn, you should take notes. When Saley's here, he helps me. When you're here, you don't.
Saley's replacing me. We've had this discussion before. I am actually leaving in 15 minutes because, you don't need me.
What else 73 question: what would be a good counter for the Darth Revan Malak team with that annoying little green guy called Yoda on it?
Something with Han.
Mm-hmm.
Han stuns Yoda, and then it's game over.
Then it's game over. Unless your Revan is faster, because the teams that I face, because my speed on my Revan so much faster. The first move on offense you should always do with Revan is not his AoE hit, his fear. It's his shock. It speeds up your Basilisk and shock especially if you have a little green. One of me running around, I am. You need to shock him because then he can't do anything. But if you can't do that, shoot first. Ask questions later. Get old Scummy Han in there and shoot him in the face.
Not to mention if their Yoda goes first, and even if your Revan isn't faster than their Yoda, you can just use the fear, and that'll get rid of all that tenacity up anyways. So
screwed you are. First I go. All right, next question, please. I'm gonna get some GAS going here. So fire away, Stanley.
Ski Trooper question: I got Wampa to Gear 13 R Relic 3, and it is time to reconsider his mods. I've currently got offensive set with a crit damage triangle, speed arrow, and offensive cross. Is this the proper mod setup?
I'd go as much offense on that, guys. You can't.
What relic level?
Relic 3? Yeah, I'd go offense. 3? Offense. He will hit so hard. It will be so beautiful. The pain will be gorgeous. The blood will flow. All right, next question.
Yeah.
Yep. Mick Heel H 19
You mean
question.
Mick Health 19, not Meek. Saley did a grande.
This SQD moment was brought to you by Sanely Red.
Okay. Question. What are you guys using to counter Gear 11 GAS in GAC? I faced one in this GAC and it really kicked my behind.
Best counter. I mean, you can that I've seen is I'm sorry, CLS or your own JAS is the two best counters that have been working because the other teams get along. Well, Padme does it too. High level relic Padme will stomp it because Anakin's doing his AoEs and just wrecking the crap out of them. So those three teams definitely. Darth Revan does it because they're just Anakin just doesn't have the health and protection to stay from being undercover. But yeah, a lot of your hard hitting teams like that will do just fine.
Most Mike, question, which 501st member should be the first to Gear 13?
Fives, in my opinion.
Yeah, fives, and then I would say Rex.
So the reason I'm saying
your tanks, right?
Yeah, but the reason I'm saying fives first, right, is because you want that Zeta, right? The Zeta ability where if somebody else dies, then fives will sacrifice himself and then give his stats to everyone else. So you want to make sure that they attack fives in order to make it a deterrent that they don't kill anybody else, especially Rex, right? Because you want the Rex late to go off.
Right.
So if they do go after Rex, then you have five sacrificing himself and giving bonus stats because now he's at gear 13 with relics. Additionally, if you have him at a high gear and everything, he becomes ridiculously hard to kill.
Especially with his Zetas, because he's getting on that turn meter and constantly going. And they're getting the
counter attacking and
and double hitting and speed down and all. I mean, fives is one of, if not the most tankiest character in the game. Now it used to be Sith Trooper. However, Sith Trooper on a Malik team ends up getting rid of all of the armor and stuff, so he's not quite as bad because of that. But on a Traya team, you'll see that Sith Trooper is a pain in the butt to kill.
Yes, that's why
fives is pretty much the same way. He's basically the second most tankiest character, I think, in the game behind Sith Trooper when you consider all the stuff he gets from the abilities and stuff. If you look at base stats, it's a little different. But from his overall abilities and everything, fives is going to be the most difficult character to kill. You make him gear 13, you make him relic, he's going to be even more ridiculous to kill, and fives has a ship. So you get double benefit because the Umbaran is a tanky ship as well. Who would have guessed? Fives has a tanky ship. So there you go.
It's a really good ship too.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah, Echo is. They're all nasty. Ahsoka's nasty. Echo when he gets into relic range, that AOE grenade. Oh my god! And people were watching when I was facing that Jedi Knight Revan team and watching Echo just start wrecking the crap out of the team. Like, how's your Echo hitting so hard? I'm like, that's what he does in that team. He is nasty.
Once Echo gets going with that grenade spam, it's just
just his basic attacks and stuff can do some serious nasty damage because they start getting the attack up and all this other stuff, and he'll start wailing on people. So yeah, it's nasty. So all right, next question.
Matt Bailey, question: even if those speed set crit avoidance arrows hit 20 secondary speed, would you ever use them?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
20 speed secondary or higher on an arrow secondary is they're holy grail.
Yeah, those are amazing.
Those are unicorns.
Mm-hmm. Those are really, really good mods. A lot of characters need speed. We talk about that a lot, but sometimes it is better to sacrifice speed just a little bit in order to get more damage and stuff. And the primary stat becomes very important. So, yes. You can definitely find a use for it.
Yeah.
If you manage to get one, I recommend going and buying a lottery ticket while you're at it.
Koltor Chalten, question: what is the Zeta order for Shakti clone team, whether it be Shakti or Rex lead?
Well, the lead kind of makes a difference.
Yeah.
Right, because you have to decide whether or not you want to put a Zeta on Shakti.
Well, I'd say regardless, you want
I like
Rex's,
Rex better.
Zeta.
Rex is Zeta and Fives is the 5 Zeta, not the Domino Squad.
The other one.
The 501st, I think, is what it is. The Defender. Hold on, let me look up the.
I got the team right now. I can pull it up.
Yep, it's Tactical Awareness.
Tactical Awareness. Now, you do want Domino Squad eventually, but it would go
Yes.
Rex, then 5s, then...
I think I would do 5s first, actually. Either way,
Yeah,
but I think I would do.
well, it depends how you want to do it,
first.
but either
Yeah.
anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, but the last one you'll do is Echo. But if you have, like, for me, I am going to put the one on Echo. I am going to put the one on 5s. That team with Ahsoka takes 9 Zetas with GAS. Minus GAS is still 5 in total, so it's a lot of Zetas. So I'm getting ready to finish the last one on General Anakin, and then I'm going to put the other one on 5s, and then I'll put the one on Echo. But that's just, you're just they're all benefits, so it makes sense, but it's a lot of Zetas. It's a lot of Zetas. It's pretty pooptacular. It's not, oh boy. All right, next.
And yeah, Matt Bailey, even on a speed set, somebody like Malik would be perfect for that. If they're like a protection primary or something like that, those speed set arrows. I mean, yes, even on a speed set, there are characters that can benefit from it.
Yeah, pretty much any tank can benefit from that one.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, next question.
San Diego and JHD. Question: how much gear do I need for 5-star Padme, and who do you recommend I use?
5-star Padme, you need...
I think he gave his ally code too, right? He doesn't have a GG page, but he gave his ally code. I don't know if you want to pull that up after your...
Well, I mean, we can just talk. I don't need to see his account to say that you need gear 8 to gear 9 characters minimum for that first round. Because remember, the Padme advance not like your other ones. It's a pain in the ass. And
even that's borderline.
That's very borderline. But I'm saying you could try it there and maybe get the RNG, because we know.
If I remember correctly, it's just Separatists, correct? For that one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Jordica makes a huge difference in that fight. We know the Geos, if they get to gear 12 and plus, can pretty much do what they need to do. But if you're trying to go in with minimum gear and get minimum characters, then they've got to be minimum 8 to 9, and that's really pushing the envelope for 5. You're gonna need some RNG to go your way to beat it. It's just that simple.
I did it with the 10s and 11s, and it was
still hard.
It was still very difficult.
And that's not even mentioning what the next tier. It's 6 stars.
Yeah, 6 and 7 end up going a whole different level.
Another level. Like if you go in there 9, 10, you're gonna get you will not survive. I don't care what mods you got on them. You're right, they did. So after the first couple times, they added Newt's upgrade, and then Newt is a good person for the Padme event. Absolutely.
So if you have that, it pulls it off a little bit.
It makes it a little bit easier, but you still have to have the gear for it, because one AoE could wipe out your team. It's just that simple. You'll be
and Brood Alpha makes it considerably easier as well.
So the characters have added and made it easier, but you still need the gear tiers to be successful. So just think of that in your mind, that you need to go up by 8 to 9 minimum for 5, at least 11 to 12 to have any shot, and that's just a shot at 6, and you got to be 12 with I had a gear 13 Grievous, which made all the world difference, but all the other characters were 12. So that's what you're kind of dealing with. But you have the right.
And just because I see his follow-up question in the chat.
Go ahead.
Which is Count Dooku lead better or Grievous lead with 2 Zetas? Grievous is better. If you have a droid team, droids are better. Dooku can potentially hurt you because he counterattacks.
Yes.
And when he counterattacks, he's going to give the extra protection to Padme. Not at the 5-star, I don't think. No. I think we had this discussion. It starts at 6-star when you start seeing that ability. So it's fine at 5. If you're trying to go higher, though, you won't want to have the Dooku one. And Grievous, same thing. You don't necessarily want B1. B1 can potentially hurt unless you have him like gear 12, 5 out of 6 or higher. So, yeah, there you go.
All right. Next question.
Minato Namikaze. Question for Ranger: how was that Asuma scene in Naruto Ninja Storm 2?
It was amazing. We were all verklempt. We are doing Naruto every Friday, and you can go watch it. We're doing the entire story arc, so we are in Shippuden now, which is the second chapter of the Naruto story arc, and yeah, pretty emotional stuff. Shipping gets really emotional. So if you're vested in the story and stuff, it's like, it's hard. All right, next question.
N.R. Wilson. Question: do you out GM Yoda on Padme or Jedi Revan team?
I think it's supposed to be put, but
I always put Grandmaster Yoda with Jedi Revan.
yeah. The only time you don't is if you don't have a Jedi Knight Revan team.
Yeah.
Then he's fine on Padme, but you don't want to split Yoda from Revan.
Well, he works considerably better on the Revan team.
He makes the Revan team possible. If you don't have Grandmaster Yoda on there,
yeah,
the Revan team just doesn't work. You don't have a DPS character to substitute for Grandmaster Yoda and how much he gets in turn meter, and constantly goes, and his damage output. There's really no substitute.
No.
So you don't want to lose Grandmaster Yoda from that Jedi Knight Revan team.
No.
So the only situation where he goes on the Padme team is one, if you're doing it in squad arena, where you're not like separating it out versus like territory wars and grand arena championships, right? Where it's you can only use the character once. So that's the situation where you don't separate it from Jedi Knight Revan, or you don't have the Jedi Knight Revan team, and then Grandmaster Yoda works perfectly fine under Padme.
There you go. Science.
Okay, Kaltor Child 10. Question: what is the Zeta order for Shock T clone team? You named 2 Zetas and a potentially 6 Zeta team.
Those are the really only 2 that you really need.
Well,
you can then do the other ones on Shock T. You can do the ones on Echo. You'll want to go back for the other one on 5s. I mean, those 2, the one on 5s and the one on Rex, are the 2 key Zetas. The other ones are all kind of...
If you're going Shock T, then you just need her unique. She doesn't need to be the leader, and she shouldn't have the leadership Zeta. Yep. You're her unique because her unique is really good on that team if you're running her as a 5th. Like, you don't have GAS and you're going clones with Shock T.
I would say Shock T would be 3rd, actually. If you're planning on using her, I'm okay with Shock T being 3rd.
Yeah, then go back in and do the other Zetas. But those 3
are
the first
rest
ones.
of them are nice to have, but they're not needed, you know?
They add stuff to it. It just makes the team better, but you can be really effective without them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
and I actually like Rex lead over Shock T.
Too.
So I wouldn't even touch the Shock T leader. Plus, now that Gas is here, Gas is probably going to be the leader for the 501st, so Rex may not even be the leader.
No.
Right? So Shock T leader Zeta is, you should just ignore it altogether, honestly. It doesn't. You do not.
You're unique, and if once you get JS, you can move her over to the Padme team, and she's dynamite under the Padme team. That's what I use on defense, and I know they're having to use upper echelon teams because they look at that team like, Christ, they've got Shock T on there. So, which is fine because that leaves my snips for my JS team on offense. So, I mean, she's a great trade and play with snips. You put snips on the clone team. With the 501st, you put Shock T on the Padme team. She works just beautifully there. All right, next question.
Black Mamba. Question: what's better for mods on 5s? Health and protection or full offense?
Health and protection. You want him as tanky.
I'd say it would depend on where you use them.
You really need him to be tanky as crap.
Well, yeah, you could have him tanky as heck, but if you have him like go full offense, he passes that offense to everybody else when he dies.
Yeah, but you may not need to point.
You know, when Rex starts killing dudes with his basic in one hit, you know, because of it.
But if he's super, especially when he gets 12 and he gets relicked, his health and protection are so much that you don't have to worry about that. They can't get past him, especially once you get all the Zetas on there. He's constantly taking turns, right, and regenerating. They're always regenerating and stuff. To make him to where you can't get to their damn Rex, which is the thing that we were seeing in the testing, right? Is like, if you kill 5s, if you can, then Rex will start one-shotting your team along with Anakin, right? That's the thing about once Anakin comes out of cover the first time, he just goes on the warpath, and then you have Rex behind him along with Echo. Making 5s a pain in the ass is really the way to go. So you want high speed on offense on Rex, and same thing, high damage on Echo. Anakin, we've been kind of looking at is like, what do you do with Anakin? until you can get him to the relic range, you want to go lots of health and protection just to make him survivable. Offense stats on the secondaries, but once you do get a relic, then you switch it. Lots of protection, but offense mods, right? So that he hits really, really hard with what he does. And then 5s just make him a beefy boy. Just because with all the Zetas, he's going to get turn meter, and he's just going to be constantly going, and it's going to make him, when Anakin's down, he's taunting, and you can't kill him, because he's just too much he's just too beefy. Even if you add offense to him, he just doesn't hit hard enough to do enough damage. It's just about him being annoying and calling and assisting the other characters so they can do their damage and stuff.
San Diego and JHD, should I invest in my Geos and use them for Padme and for the ships?
I am looking at his roster right now, and I would say yes. With where you're at currently, Geos would be the best idea because you'll get ships and you'll get one heck of a amazing team, especially
really
with Group Alpha.
Yeah, they're really good. I don't have a problem with that. All right, next question.
Ski Trooper, question: who has worse PR people, the Astros or CG?
It has worse what?
PR people.
It ain't the Astros.
Blizzard.
So we can go to CG. The Astros. Get out of here.
I'd say Activision Blizzard.
Mm.
Do you guys not have phones? Matt Bailey, question: I'm almost in Division 1 trying to stay in 2. I feel like I'm seeing opponents doing the same thing. I'm not seeing as many Nest solo teams as I'm used to. Should I start using her on defense?
Yeah. I still do it because a lot of people still play offense. Even when I'm in Division 1, I'm ahead of you, Matt. I still use Nest Keeper for offense. I mean, I could switch it up. But it's depend. Just look at the person's roster, but a lot of people are going for more offensive feats and stuff because they don't have the in-depth of roster. Now the thing is, if you go Division 1, people are afraid to go in Division 1. The thing is, if you're upper echelon Division 2, you're facing people upper echelon Division 2. When you get to Division 1, you're going to be facing people that are not really caring about Division 1. You actually get easier matches, I think.
All right, that's all the questions.
No, I saw it, Ski Trooper. He got fired. I mean, they axed his ass immediately. So, but yeah, so. All right, that's all the questions. All right, awesome. So, do I not know what's going on with the ass shows? Of course, I know what's going on. Let me see the rewards here. Got 30 of those. Okay, 25 of those. That goes for my Anakin. Okay.
So, Stanley, what game are you going to be playing for Stanley Gaming today?
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, the Switch version.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to do JC. Let's see here. What we're going to do is I'm going to flip over. We're going to do that. So 115 is what I'm going to shoot for GAC. We'll do GAC. Then after that, we're going to go into Stanley Gaming. And then tonight we'll have the Finn versus Grande matchup. So we got a lot of stuff there. So make sure you guys get the thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, so I think we're going to call this one done. Thank you guys for hanging out. I very much appreciated. I can't think of anything else or anything. Patreon? Think yes, no. Okay, we're good. So with that, we're going to go have some fun, do some GAC. I was trying to think, did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. So everyone have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in about 15 minutes, and then we'll rock and roll from there. Peace out.